gorgeous.
People that oppose, that's your script for today.
The public hearing's going to be closed, though.
Which one? I'm sorry, Mayor.
The on La Colina.
Oh, you're pulling the public, okay. So for the council?
We can pass them out anyway. But I'm going to call to order the City Council meeting for November 19th, 2019. We come to order. Place your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
Mayor Quorum is present. I'm sorry, Mayor. Quorum is present for the following: for the City Council, Successor Agency, Housing Authority, Joint Powers Authority. They're all in session.
All right, before we go to public comment, the PH1, the public hearing to consider a zone change has been pulled, and so it will not be on today's agenda. Any persons wishing to comment on any of the items that remain on the agenda may do so at this time. Close public comment. Item 1, CSA 1 and H1.
Warrant register.
Move allow payment. Second.
Madam Clerk.
Council members, Successor Agency members, and Housing Authority members: Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Chairman Butts.
Aye. Consent calendar. Items 2 through 10.
So moved. Second.
Madam Clerk.
Council members: Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. DR1.
Staff report recommending approval of the amended and restated Second Amendment to Sequel Funding Agreement Number 18-055 with Murfreesboro LLC to include an additional $2,804,240.73 to cover certain additional city costs and activities associated with the Phase 2 scopes of services provided by third-party consultants necessary to provide certain environmental and legal services on behalf of the city as required and/or contemplated by an E&A.
Move items 1, A through H, and item 2.
Second.
Madam Clerk.
Council members: Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. DR2.
Staff report recommending approval of an amended and restated exclusive negotiating agreement by and between the City of Inglewood and Prairie Station LLC, property management, subject to California Department of Finance's approval of the Long Range Property Management Plan LRPMP of the City of Inglewood as successor agency to the Inglewood Redevelopment Agency for disposition of all former Inglewood Redevelopment Agency and successor agency owned properties transferred to the city pursuant to the LRPMP.
Move approval.
Before the vote, could the Redevelopment Agency Council come up and explain what the restatement was?
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor and members of the City Council. The amended and restated E&A was because of the uplift litigation that caused this particular project to be subject to the litigation as well. Subsequent to that, the filing of the litigation to include Prairie Station, a settlement was entered into by Prairie Station and Uplift that now requires that 15% of the units built on the city-owned parcels that are contemplated for conveyance to the developer be used by affordable housing. And so one of the things that the ENA that we
What
have
does
to
that
correct,
number equate to now?
it equates to 60 with respect to the entire parcel, but the settlement agreement only applied to the city parcels, and so that number should be 45.
Okay, so the restated number's 45 affordable units.
45 affordable units on the
Thank-
city-owned parcels.
Thank you. The item's been moved and seconded. Madam Clerk?
Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla. Morales. Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. DR3.
Staff report recommending approval of an advance funds agreement between the City of Inglewood and Faith Lutheran Church, Inglewood, California, for $9,978 to cover city costs and activities associated with a planned assembly development and a 65-unit senior housing development proposal for 3320 West 85th Street.
Move items 1 and 2. Second.
Madam Clerk?
Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. DR4.
Staff report recommending adoption of a resolution amending the fiscal year 2019-2020 operational budget to unfreeze the salary savings of one of the allocated positions in the city treasurer's department.
Adoption. Second.
Madam Clerk?
Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. DR5.
Staff report recommending authorization to approve rate adjustments for residential and commercial accounts for solid waste collection in accordance to the rate schedule as permitted under the Integrated Solid Waste Services Agreement and subsequent amendments with Consolidated Disposal Services, a Republic Service Company.
Move approval. Second.
Madam Clerk?
Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. SPH 1.
Staff report requesting that a public hearing be set to consider the adoption of 2019 California Title 24 building codes, including all related revisions, supplements, and errata as follows. Did you want me to read A through E?
No.
Okay.
Just say A through L.
Yes, sir.
Set the public hearing for December 10th, 2019 at 2 p.m. 01.
Staff report recommending the adoption of the updated salary ordinance number 20-04 for fiscal year 2019-2020.
Motion to waive further reading. Second.
Madam Clerk?
Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye.
Move adoption. Second.
Madam Clerk?
Council members Dotson.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Franklin.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. A1.
Thank you, Mayor. We had two closed session items. The first one was Luis Leon versus City of Inglewood, LA Superior Court case number BC 711291. As to that one, the discussion was held, direction given to staff. As to CS2, which is Brina Washington versus City of Inglewood, that's Los Angeles Superior Court case number 18 STCV 06023. And as to that matter, discussion was held, direction given to staff. And there's no oral reports from the city attorney's office.
Thank you. CM1. CC1.
Yes, Mayor, thank you. The Inglewood City Clerk, Mrs. Horton, would like to invite the public to come out. There's a flyer that will be going around. It'll also be placed on the website for the new voting machine that's coming to the County of Los Angeles. And so the city clerk has arranged with the County of Los Angeles a voting site here starting December the 2nd. Through the 6th, they'll be at the library from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. here in City Hall, right close to the information booth. The county will also be here with the new voting machine from December the 9th through December the 12th, and then they'll be back at the library the December the 15th through the 20th at the library from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. at the library. Thank you, Mayor. If you have any questions, please give us a call at the city clerk's office. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Madam City Clerk. CT2.
Sorry, Mayor. Monthly Treasurer's Report for the month ending September 30th, 2019.
Wanda, you
No,
pass?
file.
Oh, receive and file, CT2. Thank you, gentlemen.
Mike.
Treasurer's report as of September the 30th, 2019. And again, there's copies on the outside table. And again, it will be on my website by the end of the week. For the City of Inglewood, the funds under management, total cash and investments is $84,139,610. And the gross investment interest earnings to service debt, $2,229. And the gross investment interest earnings is $124,603. Successor agency, $50,529,287. And the gross investment interest earnings to service debt, $30,019. Housing Authority, total cash and investments, $106,284. Joint Powers Authority, $12,132,264. And the gross investment interest earning to service debt, $6,515. And total cash and investments under management is $146,907,445. And I'd also like to report out that just a special thanks to the city clerk. We did do a tour of her office, as well as finance department, and also sound installation under Betty Griffin. I sort of want to thank those people for showing a excellent tour for the students. They really appreciate it. And I primarily limited this time to just 12th graders and 11th graders. And again, this is my 16th year of doing that particular program, and it's gone very, very well. And also want to thank the clerk again for her financial support. So I'm in pretty good shape now, thankfully, on the financial side. And also just a special thanks to Thomas Bond. I mean, his group is just doing an outstanding job this year, as every year, but we have it on PowerPoint this year, so it's really coming, it's just an excellent program. And again, it's a program where I teach the young people about city government, how their local elected officials represents them, and also some financial literacies regarding how interest impacts money, the Rule of 72, and a lot more interesting financial concepts. It's a 4-week program where we provide also a healthy lunch for them, and then we go on our tours, and then we start teaching the program. And next week, which is tomorrow actually, we'll be touring the police department, and that's always an exciting department where the students can learn about the interesting opportunities in the police department, the interesting career opportunities, and also the interesting career opportunities actually in city government. So they are thoroughly enjoying it, so we look forward to that tomorrow. That concludes my comments.
Thank you. CSA 2,
Monthly Treasurer's Report for the month ending September 30th, 2019.
receive and file. Will adjourn the successor agency. H2,
Monthly Treasurer's Report for the month ending September 30th, 2019.
receive and file. Adjourn the Housing Authority. The Joint Powers Authorities in session. JPA 1,
Yes, Mayor. Monthly Treasurer's Report for the month ending September 30th, 2019.
receive and file. Adjourn the JPA. There are no appointments to boards and commissions. Public comment. Any public comments regarding other matters connected with city business not elsewhere considered may do so at this time. 1 minute, please.
Good afternoon. I'm Reverend Frederick Shaw of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. We just wanted to take this time, because there was no meeting last week, to thank all of the military people for their services, and we're also inviting the military people to come and join our branch so that we can help fight on the state level and move on to the national level some of the issues that affect our veterans. So we're saying we're trying to unify a lot of the community groups so we can stand together so that we can get it addressed on a state and federal level. We're getting support from the city, but we need it from higher ups, and we need us to be able to stand in force. And also, just real quickly, I want to say tentatively, if you can mark on your calendars, March 28th, we're going to have the NAACP Freedom Fund brunch, and one of the recipients of awards is going to be Mr. Agee here, and some other people that we are awarding from the community. So we just thank you.
Really?
Man, another award.
Man. You're not going to have enough room in your house, Mr. Agee.
Put it in your playhouse.
Good afternoon, council members. My name is Latifah, and I'm a homeowner in District 2 impacted by the proposed 7-Eleven project at 64th Street in La Brea. I'm coming to you today to preemptively ask you to oppose the special use permit and deny the environmental exception for this project due to the cumulative impact and significant effect it will have on the area. The permit is exempting the project from appropriate environmental land use and impact studies because the structure being erected is less than 10,000 square feet, instead of considering the totality of the project at 23,100 square feet. Let me be clear, we are not opposed to development. But our community does not need an additional gas station or alcohol sales for off-site consumption. In addition to the negative impact on the environment, land use, health, and housing prices, there are already 10 locations selling alcohol within 0.6 miles and 8 gas stations within a 0.8 mile of the proposed project. To my neighbors, I ask that you attend the 7-Eleven meeting hosted this evening at the District 2 Community Center. Planning Commission scheduled for December 4th. We do not want this in our backyard.
Thank you.
Here representing Morningside High School's baseball program. My name's Bryant Fort. I had the pleasure of meeting the mayor as an assistant coach under Tracy Cathy at Inglewood High School. The issues regarding our baseball field is that we need work done expeditiously. There has been progress made. However, more progress needs to be made with regard to these kids getting an outlet. I'm hell-bent on speaking for them and coaching them up and teaching. Definitely put academics before athletics. However, in order for them to have a place to compete in a league that's very competitive, we need this work done expeditiously. I'm not here to ruffle any feathers. I'm not here to be a whistleblower, but progress is very slow. So,
Coach, you're not ruffling any feathers. However, you know that your talk should be with first your principal to your now county administrator. And so when you come here and you say it needs to be done expeditiously, the first thing you have to do is do it with the people that have funding authority for the district. Now, we have worked with the Rams and sports teams to do things at various schools, and that's happened, but we can't demand that. And so I just wanted to be real clear on that your conversation should be first with your principal.
so you know, Mayor Butts,
Yes.
I've done that. This is my third campaign coming up in.
Mm-hmm.
I just came here really actually just to see how this meeting works. I've been told to come here from the outset.
Mm-hmm.
And I really didn't have anything to say at this juncture, but I see how it works. And
You
in
get
60
your minute to say whatever you want to say.
60 seconds.
All right, and if there's any way we can be of help, you know that we will. But we cannot usurp the authority of another governmental entity. The school district is a separate governmental entity. It'd be like us going to the DMV, and we say we want to change the seats in the DMV because people don't like them. So we can assist, and we can be supportive, but we can't demand.
That's all I ask.
Okay.
I've exalted all of my
I
energies.
got
towards
it.
them.
Okay, and
That's fine.
we're with you, Coach.
All right, thanks. I appreciate
right.
it, Mayor.
Here, so PH1 has been tabled?
It definitely has been
Okay,
pulled.
because a lot of people arrived late. I didn't
Right.
know.
Okay, it's been pulled.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Stuart, are you making your way around here? Yeah, you're being too coy, and we almost shut it off.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. I would just like to say thank you for this upcoming event, turkey giveaway at Faith Central this Monday from 9 o'clock till we'd finished. Thank you for being so kind to the community every year, for the years you've looked out for the community, and thank you for the love. The community also understands that you love them, and they love you as well. I would just like to, on a personal note, say that I would like to see our police department on tactical alert starting Thanksgiving Day till the end of New Year's. The reason why, because of last year with the lady getting killed over there by Costco. And that's a black eye that we don't need this year. So I want all our police departments to be lookout for very strange things that are happening through that time. These are my comments. Thank you, and everyone, have a beautiful, blessed holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
My name is Willie A.G., and I live in the beautiful city of Inglewood, California. This gentleman from the school district, I've been here for 54 years in the city of Inglewood. I make him shut up.
Mr. Burt, you've been good to now.
I watched the school district go from the top to the bottom. And, when I see a gentleman like this come up, he's saying we need help. We need help. I'm going to tell you like I see it. The school district is a disaster, and it's not going to ever get better as long as you got the people running it that's running it. And I would like to see, I would like to see the city take over the school district if it's any way possible, because this is the #1 city in the United States of America. #1, with the worst school district in Southern California. We need to do something about it. Help this man that came up here and spoke.
All right.
It took a lot for him to do that.
Thank you, Mr. A.G.
Yes, sir.
Okay, with that, we will close public comment. Councilman Dodson, District 1.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I hate to follow the movie star like that. I want to thank the Veterans Administration for allowing me to come to the honoring those who serve program. The mayor and I and Congressman Waters were privileged to be there. It's always great to celebrate those who really deserve to be celebrated. These people have really given up their time and of their life to serve us here in the states of the United States. So my hat's off to them, and I hope that you all will take the time next year to celebrate the veterans. Just an announcement about Thanksgiving and the partnership with Snoop Dogg for the turkeys. That's not a small thing. I'm sure he could spend his money a lot of other places, but he chose to partnership with Inglewood to feed people who really need help. So I'm thankful for him and for the city, because we will make somebody's Thanksgiving a really wonderful day. I want you to mark your calendars for me. For December the 11th, I will be having my District 1 tour drive and Christmas party. Last year we had a very successful one. This one should be even better. So if you have toys that you would like to donate, you can donate them at the ICOP Center on the corner of 7th Avenue in Manchester. And I'm sure that you can sacrifice a few dollars. Just don't get the next drink, the hamburger, and come on down and buy a toy and drop it off at the ICOP Center. I would appreciate it, and I think you will feel great about it when you do so. So thank you so very much. Thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Councilman Dodson. Councilman Padilla, District 2.
Thank you, Mayor. Also want to invite everybody out to our District 2 toy drive. We're doing a toy drive and canned food drive to help some of the homeless and some of the families with some food so they can have meals. I know we're doing the turkey giveaway, but for the holidays, for Christmas, I'm encompassing a canned food drive as part of the toy drive, and that's going to be on December 14th from 10 to 2 p.m. at the District 2 Community Center. So please stop by, say hi, bring a toy, bring some canned food, or just stop by to say hi. Look forward to seeing you there.
I also want to wish my mother-in-law, Belen Maldonado, happy birthday, suegra. Happy birthday, 88 years young. I hope she doesn't get mad at me for saying that.
I was going to say, Alex.
And yeah, we should all be so lucky. And Mayor, if you can do me the, please close in the memory of a good friend of ours, J.B. Williams. J.B. Williams was a reserve police officer here at Inglewood, was a police officer with the LA School Police Department, also worked with the Santa Monica City College Police Department, and also worked with the Inspector General in Los Angeles, and he passed away. So I just want you to close in his memory.
All right. Mr. Davis, I see you out there. Did you get here late or something? You want to give us a public comment? Come on. He looks so sad. He looks so sad, man. You know, his nose was against the glass.
Way
And
you nodded, yes, man. That was
That for a reason. And I hope that someone's already come before me to ask the mayor, council, in this meeting in the honor of Mr. Bernard Tyson. Bernard Tyson, friend, my buddy in high school. We graduated from the same high school, same class, and you want to know another dirty secret? So did Angie. She's my classmate. And we're devastated. I just want everyone to let it sink in how many lives he's affected and will continue to affect. For me personally, I'm going to follow in his path because after he had a heart attack several years ago, it's been about 10, 15 years ago, he had a heart attack, working too hard. And when he came out of it, he dedicated the rest of his life. He said, God kept me around for a reason. I hope we can all follow that path. And I'm going to start with me. I mean, folks, on the 3rd of December, I'm going to have to hope that God brings me out on the other side. I got to pay a little visit to the surgeon, and God's will be done. But if I come out that other side, I'm with you, Bernard Tyson. I'll see you again. Just not right now, okay, bro? Not right now. And thank you so much.
Ralphie.
Councilman Franklin, District 4.
Yeah, just a brief comment. You've heard the mayor repeatedly talk about the multitudes of different developments coming to the city, particularly with the stadium being built and the Girl Scouts coming to town. Well, there's also been another development that people have been waiting for to come. And finally, at last, the newest family sit-down restaurant, Norms, will be opening up at 7 o'clock this Thursday morning. So those that are interested, come and enjoy the meal. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilman.
No
Yes.
fanfare. It's Imperial and Crenshaw. There you go. Right by Citibank.
I'm good, Mayor. Just thank you, everybody, for coming out.
Well, but I got to say your name first.
Oh, go ahead.
Councilman Morales.
Since I've been recognized. See, now, Willie A.G. is a local at the IHOP in my district, and I'm assuming you're going to transfer over to the Norms. And outside of that, I just wanted to say that, the gentleman came up with the baseball at Morningside, and it's unfortunate that we're in that situation where we still haven't transferred into seeing all of the results that happen when a city grows so fast. And there are groups that I sit with, and they wonder why a city who sees so much success these days has to still live with these shortcomings. Well, it takes time. It takes time to start seeing those results. And right now, we're basically doing a lot of things that takes catch-up time. And I'm actually working with a couple of groups from our local schools that are in need, and I'll be announcing that soon as well. So thank you very much, Mayor.
Okay, and on the schools, we very much take the school district very seriously because we are not allowed to unilaterally take city money and transfer it to another governmental entity. We do things out of our own pockets and out of our own campaigns. You know, I've bought jerseys for the Morningside High basketball team, for the Inglewood High varsity basketball team. I've encouraged our sports partners to do the same as it comes to equipment for the football teams. And I'm trying to figure out right now how to get 2 ice machines for the Morningside and Inglewood High football teams. And you know, our Inglewood Sentinels are just tearing it up right now. They're headed to the 3rd round of the playoffs, and I'm trying to figure out how to put together money for their equipment for next year. So don't think that we don't really care about the district. We'll come personally to help the district, and we just want the county to figure out a way to bring the district forward. There has to be, you know, an improvement in how we manage the district, and we have hope every time a new administrator comes. It was so bad with the state. The state passed legislation and gave it up and gave it to LACO or the county. The county now runs the school district. They have a county administrator, and we've tried to help every single one. So I want everyone to understand, I want that coach to understand that we take the district very seriously to the point where we will personally donate to the district. Okay, with that, I want to close the meeting in honor of Alna Pearl Brown, J.B. Williams, and Bernard Tyson. And with that, we're adjourned.